All right, but let's go to the good news. The Lions are 4-1. They looked really good. I mean, is this really happening? Do we know how to win here in Detroit? Well, the Local 4 Lions water cooler gang got together. They talked about what they saw yesterday at the game and what we should be watching for in the future. All the predictions. Take a look.
So it's another Victory Monday. Starting to get used to this winning thing, right? But are we used to blowing teams out? What is this? 3 weeks in a row?
Let me just jump in real quick. And I remember when at halftime, well, I got leaves to rake. I'm not going to watch the end of this massacre. You could have done that again this week, but the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah.
We're blowing them out.
I'm getting kind of bored playing bad teams now. This is what real football feels like. Now I'm like looking ahead and I'm like, man, we don't have a real game for like 4 more weeks or something.
And you called it almost to the T.
4-1 going to Tampa Bay.
Wake me up then.
They got a bye week, so this game worries me a little bit, but I feel pretty good that the Lions are going to go in there and take care of business.
This one doesn't worry me at all. I don't know why. Every game kind of does. I'm more worried about, I think, injuries at this point.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
The
unforeseen stuff.
They're starting to pile up.
Yeah.
When Atchison went down, I was kind of scared.
Yeah,
he got that blindside hit when he had the interception, which was amazing, number one. Yeah. I thought he was not getting up from that.
I saw Derek. I thought he was celebrating. I go, oh, he's fine. He's celebrating. He's doing that stanky leg thing. And then he was actually limping. And he goes, guys, no, I'm good. I can't do this. I'm going to the bench.
When Aiden can't celebrate, you know something's wrong. So, yeah. But what encouraged you the most about this specific game?
It was stress-free. They did what they were supposed to do. Even though they had a ton of injuries, it didn't look like they flinched in the slightest, and that was refreshing. It's like this team is just checking off those boxes of things that a good team does. I mean,
win on the road, overcome injuries, make bad teams look inferior, everything.
I think this is the season of checking boxes. I mean, we're going to get that division championship, home playoff game. Will we win a Super Bowl? I don't know, but I think this is the season of checking off boxes that have collected dust for centuries.
Do you think San Francisco checked off one of our boxes from that play, that reverse tight end pass?
Oh yeah, because they used the exact same one last night.
They used the exact same play.
Yeah. So Kyle Shanahan said after the game, I saw the Lions run it earlier. We had it in our playbook for the last couple of years, but seeing that it worked for them, like, gave me the confidence to go ahead and use it. So
that is funny.
It was crazy.
The snap between Goff's legs to Montgomery, that run.
I missed that completely. I was watching the game, had 2 TVs, and even on the replay, I never caught that. And I don't think the announcers really saw that.
I think the most encouraging part to me is, in previous seasons, the Lions would have lost to Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brian Branch for a game, and they would have suffered from that. We would have given up 4 passing touchdowns to a rookie QB, or we wouldn't have been able to move the ball on 3rd down because Amon-Ra St. Brown wasn't there. But we built so much depth, and every player on this entire roster has a spot and a role that they're actually filling. And I think that's how you win a team that's sustainable for the future. Jared Goff, 20 for 28, 4 total touchdowns. We got to start talking about, we thought he was just like kind of a fill-in in the Stafford trade, but is he the guy for the next 5-6 years?
Extend him.
I do keep thinking that all the time. That exact scenario. I'm like, man, I was ready. Like, when can we get out of this contract when the trade was made? How soon can we dump this guy? I don't think we want to.
No, I say extend him. Throw him $200 million for the next 4 or 5 years or whatever, and I'm good.
So you think this is the vision they saw in him when he had that Super Bowl run?
I think so. I mean, Holmes loved him. He never doubted him, or at least he said that publicly. Sometimes that's not true, what they really feel, but he's never wavered, and it seems to be exactly what they thought.
Yeah, we'll never know for sure what he was thinking when he got Goff. They needed somebody to play quarterback.
I think they were thinking draft picks.
Yeah, I think so too. But they probably saw a scenario where maybe he does become our starting quarterback, or at least is serviceable. And I think he's blown all those expectations.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he looks like a legit MVP candidate.
Best case scenario that it could have happened for them, where they're like, hey, at best case, he's a guy that resurrects his career. Worst case, we cut him loose.
Yep, exactly. It was kind of a win-win, and it's been a win. Other side of expectations, Jameson Williams, first game back. What did you guys think? Are you discouraged?
I hate the drops, especially the wide open drops. I'm just like, come on.
Well,
but then
the middle one was kind of hectic because he had a linebacker
down
destroyed.
He definitely heard the footsteps because there was a few throws yesterday where Goff got his receivers just killed right after the catch. So that was probably going to be another one. So I guess go ahead, drop that ball because we don't need him out with
business
bruised hips. Yeah.
Well, I would agree. Other than Tyreek Hill does it every week. And he uses his speed to be like, I don't care how close you are to me, as soon as I catch it,
gone.
Yeah,
Right.
and if you start to do that where you make those catches and a guy's right there and then you make him look silly, he's not going to come full blast at you trying to lay you out. He's going to be like, oh, God, we got to get this guy on the ground.
Right.
But I heard somebody say bust not long ago, and I was like, whatever, and now I can't get it out of my head.
Too early to say bust,
Too early,
obviously.
but-
No, because he was never a full go last year, and really this is really his first.
His first two
actual
seasons
game.
have been derailed, obviously, by the season and the suspension. Yesterday was not great. 2 catches for 2 yards, the drop pass. It was good to see. It was good to see him like actively blocking downfield because Dan Campbell reading in between the lines when he was asked about last week, what do you expect from him? It kind of seemed like he wanted Jameson Williams to like earn his keep. Like you're not going to come into this team that's winning and get 9 targets. You need to block. You need to be where you're supposed to be so that we learn we can count on you and then we start getting you involved in the offense.
He's no Charles Rogers. Trust me.
Not that. I'm just hoping he's not a Mecole Hardman for the Chiefs. You know, this guy came in, oh my God, they added more speed. He's amazing. And then he just kind of was there forever,
Right.
you know.
All right, so Ben thinks the Lions are winning out.
The Lions have proven the last few weeks, you give us a subpar quarterback and we're going to make them look silly. I don't see any difference with Baker Mayfield.
That's going to be an easy win.
Going to be an easy win.
Wow.
Wow.
I give him 13.
All right, cool. Well, we'll cheers to that.
I think it's going to be a little bit more of a fight than that, but I think they still come out with this victory. So
Either way, 4-1.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. It's like Sports Talk Radio, only it's on video on a couch that you get to see every Monday here. Just a little bit of fun as we all are on the Lions bandwagon, right? Ian, we're on. I'm in. We're all in. All right.